Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And as usual, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this to come in the future. And we will definitely be having some more because apparently you guys are the only way I'm gonna hold myself accountable. My husband has refused to slap bad food out of my hand. Therefore, you guys have to hold me accountable. At least if I vlog every day or whatever the case is, I feel like I stay on track. And unfortunately, when I don't. So it's a terrible, it's a terrible web I've weaved, but you know what? This is what I gotta do. I gotta do what I have to do. I'm still doing OMAD. I'm still doing just one meal a day, but I promise you yesterday, there was a craving I could not shake for Popeye's chicken. If you know, you know. So I definitely had Popeyes as my one meal for the day, which you guys already know is not keto friendly in the least. So I'm trying to get back on track, and I feel like when I do a daily vlog, it's almost kind of like a daily journaling, and I feel like you guys definitely keep me on track. I'm gonna start off today with a muggy, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab and make myself a coffee. So come along. We're gonna come over here to our favorite Keurig, the one I swiped from my dad's house. He loves me. And as per usual, I'm gonna go in with my Cafe Verona, my Starbucks, and I am almost out. I think my little, this is it for the Cafe Verona. So I do have a box of Sumatra, but yeah, it's just not the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do 8 ounces of that on the strong feature and just let that go ahead and make itself. I'm gonna toss this in the trash, and then we'll go ahead and create our coffee together. All right, guys, so this is what I call getting back to basics. Let me go ahead and fix you guys a little bit here. There we go. Getting back to basics. So I'm gonna go ahead and create my coffee, and I'm gonna go in with some heavy whipping cream. And legitimately, I'm gonna hold it up because I'm gonna show you how much I'm gonna add. That looks good right about there, not too crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about this stuff here, which is the Bulletproof MCT oil. I do not like liquid MCT oils. I think that's where I'm at right at this moment in my life. I don't like the liquids. I do like the powder. Remember when I had that Quest powdered MCT oil? This liquid one, it's just not the same. And then on top of that, it doesn't add any creaminess to the coffee, which is something that you kind of already want. And then I noticed it doesn't mix well in my coffee either. Like it doesn't, as much as I use my little foamer, it does not mix well in my coffee. And I just be like, I don't really want this. So I'm just adding in a little bit of my Atkins Dark Chocolate Royale, because you guys know I love me a good protein coffee. So I'm just mixing a little bit of that in there. I already started pouring. I actually need to get some more of these, or my other ones, which are the Cafe Mocha. Those are really good. I'm gonna grab me a straw. There we go. And just kind of mix that up together, and that's perfect for me. That Atkins adds a little bit of sweetness and the protein, and of course the heavy whipping cream adds in the necessary fats that I need to get back on track. All right, so I have my coffee here. All right, good to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring you guys down just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a fruity beverage. So I am taking half a pack of Crystal Light. This one is the peach iced tea version, and a big old jar or mug of water. This is just half a pack. I used a half pack the other day. Honestly, just a half of the Crystal Light is enough for me. I don't really need an entire packet. But just one of these packets, which is great, is only 1 carb. So It's basically just half a carb if I only use half a packet. So just kind of dump that in there. I am gonna go ahead and use my little whisk or my little coffee foamer just to kind of give it a good mix here. And that does so good. It just kind of mixes it all together. Bam. Now I have my coffee, and I also have my fruity drink to have along with my meal for today. Boom, boom. So I have 2 options for drinks, which is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a salad for today. And you guys know I love my paper plates. With keto and prep and all that good stuff, you definitely need to prepare a lot of stuff. And I really, when I get home from work, I really don't feel like doing the dishes afterwards. If I can do it, have as minimal dishes as possible, I absolutely will. So I'm gonna go ahead and use just a regular paper plate for my salad today. So I have the Aldi's or the local grocery store spring mix salad here. I put a little paper towel in it just to kind of soak up any of the moisture because it tends to go bad quicker. Okay, just wanted to make sure. It smells good, so I think I'm okay. So I'm just gonna take a little handful here. Ooh, I see a few pieces starting to go bad here, so yeah. Let me go ahead and just kind of rummage through them as I pour them onto my plate just to make sure I'm good to go. Aw, it's a kitty who came to visit me. How sweet. It's Face, my little baby, my little stinkums. My husband likes to call him Tubby because he's a pretty large cat, very girthy. A very girthy cat. I will give him that. He's not lying when he mentions that. Okay, so I got a good amount of the spring mix here. And I have some accoutrement items that I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna show you guys Face real quick because he's such a sweetheart. I absolutely love him. Here he is. He's such a sweetie. And then when he sees that I notice him, he'll start clawing at my, as you can see his little claw marks here. He'll start clawing and he'll rub his face against it. Look at that face. He's so cute. Yeah, look at your face. Hi, Face. Hi. He said, open that window and give me some treats, lady. I don't blame you, Face. I don't blame you. Alrighty. Cat cam is over. Let's go ahead and get back to our wonderful salad. So I'm gonna add just a few of these, what are these? These are grape tomatoes. Just gonna add a few of these grape tomatoes to the salad. There we go. And I'm trying to decipher if I want Parmesan cheese or if I want feta cheese on this one today. Both are delicious, but yeah, no. Trying to figure out what mood I'm in today. Usually whenever I do a Caesar dressing, I always tend to go for the Parmesan cheese because it's already in the Caesar dressing. But as of late, I've really been enjoying the feta, the nice bite to it and all that good stuff. I just did 3 tomatoes. They're pretty hefty. They're pretty hefty size grape tomatoes. They're pretty large. So yeah, I just did 3 because those are some big tomatoes here. So I have my tomatoes on there. Now I'm gonna go in with my avocado. So I have an avocado here. Hopefully, let's pray that it didn't go bad. Let's see. The skin feels a little hard, but let's take a look. Oh, it's perfect. Great. Okay, because you know avocado has some of the best fats around, and they are perfect when starting keto. And they are perfect for staying in ketosis. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna pretend that I'm just starting keto, clearly, after that daggone Popeyes. After that sorted Popeyes incident here. Let's go ahead and get this. So I went ahead and just kind of, you know, scored it a little bit. I'm gonna take my spoon and just kind of dig it on out of there. And just, I'm gonna do a whole half of an avocado. So since I'm having the vinegar with this, I think I'm gonna skip out on the bite with the feta. I think I'm just gonna go in with something a little bit more creamier and a little bit more toned down, which is gonna be just some finely shredded Parmesan cheese from the local grocery store. So gonna go ahead and add that on. And let me not forget. Oh, okay. Guess it didn't want to open for me. There we go. Alrighty. And of course, this one has, for a 1/4 cup, 2 grams of carbs. No fiber. So I'm just going to take what I feel will be about a 1/4 of a cup, which is just a little handful there, a little gripper grasp there. And I think that's perfect. That should be a plenty. All right. Oh, and before I forget, one of my favorites, which is the cucumbers. My husband already cut them up, which makes my life so much easier when I come home. Shout out to Ollie, my wonderful, awesome husband. All right, so I'm just gonna take, this is about maybe 5 or so. And I'm just gonna they're already, he kind of like did them on the mandolin, so they kind of look like this. But I'm basically just gonna kind of cut them in half. So I just keep them in this little, I just keep all of them together. It's a better way for me to say it. And now I just have all these little halves, which are perfect and add a great crunch to the salad. They add awesome water to the body, because you guys already know these are super hydrating and they have great properties about them. I'm gonna grab some of my favorite, which are the Eden spicy pumpkin seeds. Meow. All the kitties are outside. They must be waiting for some food. It is cold here. What's the weather like where you guys are at? Because it is freezing here. So I'm sure these cats are like super ready for some chow, for some kibble. All right. And yes, pumpkin seeds, love those. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my little Caesar dressing here. I don't think I'm gonna use the whole container. Let's see how it flows. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. I still have some left. I'm probably just gonna toss it, but that's what it looks like for right now. And now I'm gonna add in some freshly ground black pepper. And that is the salad. Oh yeah. I'm clearly losing weight because my freaking glasses don't even fit on my fat face anymore. But that's the salad. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so that portion is done. Now the good part is we meal prep for the week, because like I said, we're getting back to basics here. I need some accountability, and you guys are gonna hold me accountable. So we put this over here where I'm gonna eat. All right, so we have several different things. I marinated these chicken strips that we had in the freezer. Oh, they do smell so good. I marinated these chicken strips in this like Moroccan spice. Let me see what kind of spice it is. I got it off Amazon. Yeah, Taste of Morocco is what it was called. Taste of Morocco. And let's see, gourmet seasoning dry rub. And it says ingredients are chili pepper, coriander, paprika, red pepper, dehydrated garlic, salt, cinnamon, caraway, ginger, and vegetable oil. So not too bad. Yep, Taste of Morocco. That's what I got it off of. And again, Amazon. Because I wanted like a really good, more like a harissa type of taste to it. So these smell delicious. Now I can heat these up and I can pop them on my salad and I can call it a day. Or I can go ahead and create an entire meal with the salad on the side as an appetizer. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty hungry. And if you're like me, when you come off of carbs, it's almost like coming off of a drug, you know, like sugar and all that. Coming off of carbs and your body is switching over from using carbs and sugar for energy into trying to use your fat stores for energy. I am starving. And I know my body's asking for more carbs and more sugar, but I am starving. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna feed it the right stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my little, these are just like pan-seared, pan-sauteed, however you wanna call it, chicken tenders. There's no breading or anything like that. So I'm gonna take 2 tenders. And don't you worry, I have a plenty of food. I have so much food left that's prepared. And that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna eat this food. So my husband made some pork chops, and what he did was he kind of slapped them with a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then he kind of just breaded one side of them with fried onions and cheddar cheese. So that's what he made. That was his way of baking off some thin pork chops here. So that's what we have, a nice little thing of pork chops. I'm gonna grab one, and there's a little tiny small one here, so I'm gonna grab that as well. He did some roasted vegetables. So this is zucchini, squash, and is it onions in here? I can't tell. They are definitely roasted. So roasted zucchini and squash for sure. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab some of that on a plate, pop it on my plate. And then I have some leftover green beans that we made the other day. These ones were just pan seared green beans. And so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these on the plate as well. So we are gonna do some meats, 2 meats, and 3 veggies for today. I have that salad, I have all of this. This will keep me full, and it will keep me digestively. Everything should be regular, and hopefully this will help me to get myself, like I said, back to basics and back into ketosis quickly. All right, so I have green beans, I have roasted squash and zucchini. I also have those 2 pork chops that my husband made, and then also the chicken tenders that I marinated yesterday. So that is my main plate there. And of course, you guys saw my delicious salad here that I created with just a few ingredients. This works perfectly for me, and it is gonna be yummy. And I, of course, threw on my favorite, which is the spicy pumpkin seeds. So let me go ahead and heat this up, and then I will check back in with you guys before I go ahead and break my fast, and I will go ahead and give you the time that I've been fasting so far. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, so right now I've been fasting for a little over 21 hours. Let me move this back just a bit. A little over 21 hours, and I'm gonna go ahead and break my fast. You guys already saw my delicious plate. So this one is the 3 veggies and the 2 meats, the thin cut pork chops, and then of course just a few of the chicken tenders there. I have my full plate of salad here. You guys know I gotta get my greens in. That's one thing I have to do. I have some little garden herb ranch dressing here. The whole packet is about 2 carbs, 2 total carbs. This one's from Chick-fil-A. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. So just in case I want a little ranch, I can have that with my chicken tenders. And then I also have a little bit of hot sauce as well, just in case. Ooh, well, I didn't shake that up. Just in case I wanted to add a little spice to this as well. I have Muggy, and of course my awesome protein coffee with that extra burst of fat from the heavy whipping cream. And then of course my half pack of Crystal Light in a big old jar of water. Super helpful in helping me to not only remain full by drinking more water at dinner, but also just to kind of give me a little break from regular water or from a seltzer water, allowing me to kind of not feel, I don't want to say left out, but kind of not just feel like I'm only attached to water and coffee. You know, like I can have a little leeway in with my drink options as well. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start chowing down. I feel like I want to continuously do this for the week, and hopefully in January, see if we can continuously do this the whole year. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can stick to it. I can't make you any promises, but I'm gonna see if I can definitely stick to it. But I think today is a great start, and having my meals prepared, you cannot go wrong with that. Prep your meals. Make something at the beginning of the week, make something in the middle of the week, make something at the end of the week, doesn't matter. Prep those meals. It so helps when it's 4:39 and I'm ready to eat, and I just got home from work and it's cold outside. It makes such a big difference. I don't have to stop anywhere. I can just roll right past the local fast food and just come home and eat my food. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. I will see you back here tomorrow. Yes, I said it, tomorrow. Same time, same place. I wish you all the best, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your week. I hope it's off to a great start. I know mine's is. Take care.